Welcome back to another very exciting episode of Mod and Motors. Today we're in the Stelvio. We're actually on our way to get some Mongolian food because I am starving. But today we're going to be focusing on Multiecuscan. We filmed this video the other day, but we didn't finish it, so we're going to get like 2 days kind of meshed together. Yeah. But I wanted to come and say thank you guys for supporting us on our last few videos. Me and Chris were just being silly in our last video, and you guys seem to really like it.
Yeah.
So really shout out to you guys for coming back every day. I don't know if you guys are just coming back from the race selector, but I'm going to pretend like you guys are just coming back from me.
They love us.
It makes me feel better. I'm like, wow, they really love, and they commented too. Oh, like we're not bribing them to comment.
We didn't specifically say in our comment.
Just in case you did forget, if you did forget, we're giving away a race selector. All you have to do is comment on every single video during Vlogmas to win the race selector. That is from December 1st to December 25th. You have until January 1st to go back and watch all the videos and go comment. You can win the race selector or $150, whichever you prefer. And just, I know a few people had asked us, we're going to be announcing it live on our Instagram on January 1st.
Oh man, we've never gone live.
I know, it's
going to be
super sketch. I think I scared a few people yesterday when I said, you know, our dealer's closing, so that's not a bright future for us. Let me rephrase. I don't think they're going anywhere tomorrow. I don't think they're going next week, but I don't think their 10-year plan looks so hot.
Yeah.
The CEO keeps coming out and saying how they're dedicating more and more money, but it's a business, right? If the business isn't succeeding, if you look at 2018, I think they're at like 11,000 sales for the Giulia versus last year. I think they didn't even cut over 6,000. They're not increasing in sales for the Giulia year over year, so it's a little bit of a concern for them, right? Just as a business, you know, if they're not making money, it's not making sense. And I was talking to somebody in the comments yesterday. I think the biggest problem that they have is their marketing. They're completely marketing to the wrong demographic, and not only are they marketing to the wrong demographic, I don't think they know how to sell their cars. I can't tell you how many dealerships I've went to. The only dealership that truly knew the cars inside and out was Arizona. That was literally the only dealership. It was
Scottsdale, Arizona.
They're the only people that actually knew the cars, could figure out what the problems were instantaneously. No BS. Other than that, I've literally coached people on how to sell their own cars, so that's pretty depressing. I shouldn't, as a consumer. I mean, obviously, I'm a little bit of a different case, but as a consumer, I shouldn't know more about the car than the sales.
Or you should know just as much.
Just as much, at the bare minimum. Jesus, what are you guys doing for your training? Pulling back where I left off, I hope I didn't scare you guys away to think like the brand is dissipating. I just don't think their plan is that solid. And I think they need a revamp. I think there's a few content creators, they're like some of the biggest content creators, like Ron's Ride, Auto Fanatics, myself, Fast Alpha. Like, they haven't partnered with, from what I've seen, with really any content creator. I think Ron's Ride has only been partnered with him because he actually works at a dealership, to my understanding. But like, I don't know. I feel like they're just missing the mark to connect with their fans and with their people that are supporting them. You can't even get your reoccurring 5,000 people to buy your new product, so it's a problem. Anyways,
we're gonna rant.
That's where my spiel ends. That's where my spiel ends. I personally will always own an Alfa, if this makes you guys feel any more comfortable. I will always own at least one Alfa. Whether that Alfa has a different motor in it or not, I don't know. But I will own, always at any given time, one Alfa Romeo. Now, I'm just saying, like, the Stelvio, I'm not too sold on it. Don't get me wrong, I'm sold on it. I absolutely love my Stelvio. But I'm not sold on having two Giulias. I can go one without one, and I can go without the Stelvio. I love the Stelvio, but I could be in the BMW. Like, what is it, the X5? The X5M. I can see me being that. We're going to jump straight into the video. Hopefully you guys enjoy the video. If you guys have any questions about Multiecuscan, do not send me a message. Go ahead and just message Multiecuscan themselves. But if it's about programming something, I can definitely do my best to try to attempt to assist you. Again, just the whole setup of Multiecuscan. I'm not going to go through the setup of how to get, you know, the latency and making sure everything's right. Alpha Mods does a very good job. I'll actually link his video in one of these corners. I'm not going to go through that because even if it doesn't work, I think you should email Multiecuscan, and I'll put their email right there. Do not email me. Do not message me about your latency, trying to get your... Once you get it set up, then you can hit me up. Make sense?
Yeah.
We're all on the same page. Roll the video. try to give you guys the rundown of Multiecuscan as best as I possibly can. This is essentially a software. You guys can work on a lot of different cars over here on the side. We are going to be focusing, these are obviously all Stellantis products. We're going to be focusing on the Alfa Romeo platform. For us, the Alfa Romeo, as you guys saw last video, we're in the Stelvio. Actually, we're staying in the Stelvio, but if you want to go up to your Giulia, the Giulia 2.0 is there as well. These are the connections that you're going to need in order to run Multiecuscan for a lot of the proxies and a lot of stuff that you are going to use. You guys hear us mention Alfissimo a lot. We only mention Alfissimo because we actually purchase a ton of things through there. So it's not just like, you know, we're just sending you there because some promotion or something like that. We've utilized them literally for the last 3 years. They've always sent our packages on time. We've always had really great customer service. So when we recommend places, we want you guys to have the same experience that we have. Hence why we recommend you to Alfissimo. Again, Jason, the owner, really cool guy, and really helps us out with a lot of knowledge and a lot of stuff that we need clarity on. And yeah, we are going to go into body right down here. We're going to go to can setup. I think this you can see a little bit better. With body, can setup, connect. It's going to clearly load. This is going to keep pulling up. Yeah. Adjustment. Control Alt C. To the bottom where it says byte. In order to do the Euro, and basically in Europe, they had the paddle shifters. You're able to put it in neutral. For whatever reason, they didn't give us that option here. So if you go to byte 156, for us, it's right here. We already changed it. But byte 156 should say 50. You're just going to change that to 40 like we did. You're going to push OK, and then you're going to run a proxy alignment, and then you're going to be done. And you guys can see like pretty much like everything that's in here that you guys can make adjustments to, like the cruise control if you need the cruise control. Again, for some people, they may not have the paddle shifters. Like ours says present, some of them may not say present. You guys saw us change the DNA selector. TPMS sensors, you can change the sensitivity on them. Navigation, I mean, you literally can change pretty much everything in here. So the Euro Mod is the first thing that I like to do. I'm gonna disconnect because I've already been in here. Then I'm gonna go to the dashboard, instrument panel, connect, adjustments, deactivate seatbelt alarm, execute. Now, I turn this off because like I drive, when I'm leaving, I usually like drive out the driveway and then I head down the road. I always wear a seatbelt. You guys can see this picture of me in a really bad car accident. Wearing that seatbelt absolutely saved my life. So I highly recommend putting on your seatbelt. Don't turn this off if you're not going to wear your seatbelt. Again, I just hate it when I'm just driving like 2 seconds down the street, the few seconds that I drive. So that's the only reason why I turned it off, or I'm turning it off. But you do this at your own risk. Please wear your seatbelt. I can't stress it enough. Wear your seatbelt. That's pretty much all that I like to do. You guys can go to service interval reset, and kind of go through and play there. But dashboard, body, and service are your 3 main ones. You guys are more than welcome to play around in this. Again, always select Alfa Romeo 2.0 for the most part is going to be what most people use. I am now going to disconnect. Back. No seatbelt. You guys see this? No seatbelt. No noise. No seatbelt. Again, reminder to you guys, please wear your seatbelts. This could save your life. I truly mean that. Yeah. I go to here, and you guys can see that we have the really cool modes. Can you see it? All right, I'm gonna pull both paddle shifter, pull back a little bit. You see how I'm in neutral now? Push up one, back into drive. Whoa, go into neutral. Why you would need this? For funsies, why not? Yeah, why not? So when you push the paddle shifter back up, it puts you back into drive. It won't put you into the last gear that you're in for whatever reason, even if you're on drive, or even if you're in like manual mode, it'll shift you back over to drive. I really wanted comfort windows. Comfort windows are like you push unlock and your windows go down. I don't know why it never works. I think you have to change. It used to work in the past. It doesn't work anymore. But if anybody knows a way to get the comfort windows on, let me know, because it won't work for me. But other than that, those are the two things that I always set off in Multiecuscan. There's a ton of other things like service intervals and really cool stuff you can do in there. I think the software is worth it. I think it should be one of the first purchases you guys make. Just in case you do your own service and your Alfa dealer closes down, you can do your service intervals yourself and the changes yourself. Make sure you document everything appropriately so you can make sure your warranty is still in effect. That's it. That's all I got for you guys. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it was very informational. And as always, we'll see you guys
tomorrow. Or you don't say tomorrow anymore.
Well, you're just committing to tomorrow. I'm not committing to that. She wants to put a video out there, she can. I did not commit to that at all.
Next one. Oh, okay.
Later, Gator. Turn.
You're driving like a crazy person.
Tokyo, Dwift.
You want me to record and fight for my life?